Yeah. 4 or maybe 5 quick ideas that will save time and reduce stress from Sherrie Simmons. We all have repetitive tasks. Sherrie will be sharing some of her ideas about how to save time and reduce stress. Please welcome Sherrie Simmons.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Several people tonight, Eric and Robert especially, talked about how our time is limited. And Merlin told us to slow down. So I'm going to give you some what I consider my life hacks to make things a little bit faster, that you can save time, and maybe you'll have that time that you can slow down and do what Merlin was suggesting. First of all, we probably are taking medicine. They might just be vitamins, they might be prescribed pills, and maybe you use the little containers to put your pills in for your daily amounts. But I learned that instead of just starting with a week's worth, 2 weeks worth, a pack of 3, I do 3 months worth all at the same time. If you get out all of your vitamins, pills, doesn't matter whether they're prescribed or just the vitamins that you take, but if you do them all at once and do 2 or 3 months worth, you'll have those ready, and it'll save you from having to get that out every single time. The next thing is really more of a stress reducer. I have an erasable board that I use for my husband, really. When I was still working, he would ask me, "What are you doing tonight?" But then he'd forget, and I'd have to tell him again and again. And it wasn't like he was controlling me. He just wanted to know what the schedule was going to be. When we both retired, then there was so much more. The doctor's appointments, obviously we're mainly on Zoom right now, but we might have to go out for something. So I've been able to put everything color-coded on my erasable board, and it actually helps me. Every night I can just glance at that and say, oh, am I going to be going out tomorrow? What am I going to need to put on? What kind of meetings do I have? Is there something special I need to think in my head what I need to get ready for? So it's obviously I have my electronic calendar that I keep up all the time, but this one really is a fun thing to just have it written down and not have to tell your spouse or even yourself what's on the schedule. The next thing is eyeglasses. If you use them just for reading and don't have a pair on all the time, how many times have you said, oh, where's that pair of glasses? I need to go find them. Why don't you have several of those? They're not that expensive at Costco. Just keep one by your bed, by your reading chair, in your office, in any place like your bathroom or your kitchen where you might need to read a recipe or you might need to read a little bottle. Have lots of those pairs just sitting around so you don't have to go hunting for them. Another thing is scissors. I don't know, I grew up when we had one pair of scissors and it was in the scissor drawer somewhere three buildings away, but now they're cheap. Costco sells those 5 pairs or something for a few dollars. So buy one of those sets of scissors, keep 1 or 2 in the kitchen, keep some in the bathroom, keep one in the laundry room, of course in your office, but just keep them handy wherever you are wishing that you had a pair of scissors. I use my scissors a lot. If I'm making up my package of things that I do every single day, I actually don't want to have to get out that package, get out the scissors, and have to cut into it every time. So I do that all at once. Maybe every couple of weeks, I'll fill up a little jar, and it's all ready to dump into my water bottle or whatever it is that I'm needing some of the the powders for. So it just all is quick and you don't have to do that. I realized that I thought I had Robert looking here. Okay, I'm seeing I've got a yellow thing. I like using little tiny containers and make sure that they have a Ziploc. This is so much easier than some of the things that you might get in the kind that come in with the plastic that is already, they're just hard to get into. So make them into smaller things that are easy and you can slide. All right, my time is up and I hope that you've used some of these life hacks to save some money and be able to save some time. Madam Toastmaster.
Game over.